All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to go through building out our probate mailing list, part two. We'll do a quick review of what we've already touched on, and then we'll go into some new stuff. So Blake, be sure to open up your Thanks IO, and we'll go through there and we'll add some more material. Let me show you what we did last week, and close this here. All right, so last week what we did, down here. Last week what we did is this windowed letter. We put this in. It's our first item. Blake, you have this correct?
Yes, I'm pulling it up. I do have it though. Yeah, I
Excellent.
do. I'm opening Thanks IO. I didn't think to do that.
That's all right. I'll wait for you.
Thanks IO. Yep, this is my account. And I'm gonna look in was it image templates or message?
Yep. So for
Message.
this one, it's message
Yep.
templates, the letter, and the name of the letter is RAMS Probate Letter Resources.
Yep.
And and we gave you the code to copy, which was pretty cool, the share link.
Yeah, I think I hit edit once I find it there. Don't I? I hit the little uh pen that looks like I can edit. Let's see. Make sure.
Yes.
Yep, I'm on the same page as you.
Yep. Cool. All right, cool. So before you mail this out, just make sure you run through it and make sure that it has all your information, none of our information. I think I caught all that, but double check it. You might want to send yourself one of these sample one of these things. Just mail it to yourself. Mark the day that you mailed it out. You'll find out how long it takes to get to you in your area. And you'll also get to see what the final product looks like and what people are receiving. Also
That's a
be
good
able to
idea.
go,
You're saying just send a one off.
yep, you just
Um,
send one to yourself and just check out the quality of it, how it looks. How you would do that, by the way, is if you go to the very first page, if you hit the upper left corner, Thanks IO,
let's do that. Upper left corner. Thanks, IO. Yep.
mm-hmm. And then you've got all these, you should be in the step-by-step wizard. I'm sorry, let me go back. So you see these options of what the amounts are
Yep.
for each card or letter, or what you're going to send out. And so you're in the dashboard. If you go to the step-by-step wizard, upper left corner,
Yeah.
then you can actually design and send out just one card or one letter.
Okay.
So in this case, this item is bottom left, at least on my screen, it's the 79-cent power letter, or I'm sorry, you
Windowed
guys can't
letter.
see my
Yeah.
screen because it's half covered, a windowed letter.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so you
Oh, I
open that
see.
up,
Yeah.
and then you should see, let's see, your designs. I'm trying to remember if it's this very first one. Let's see, where's my templates? Designs. I'm trying to remember for sending out a letter. I usually do the card, so click in letter. Maybe it's the next one. We'll try the next one. So pick so on this first page, select the upper left if it's not already selected.
Yep.
Okay, and then go continue. Okay, and here we go. We're going to get message templates. So you do a drop down on message templates,
Mine's
and
not
you should,
letting me select it for some reason. Um, Let me see. Oh, I guess it's already selected. That's why. Okay. So
okay.
I hit continue.
Mm-hmm. And then so now you're going to pick what the message is. And so the upper left says customize your message. There's a drop down called message template.
Yep.
and you're going to select RAMS probate letter resources.
Yeah, there it is.
So it autofills, it shows some sample, kind of what it's going to look. Now you can see the bottom. You know, we didn't see the bottom when we were designing it.
Yes, I do see that.
If everything looks good to you after you review it, you'll do continue. At this point, you
Continue.
can select either from your existing list, which you probably don't have one yet, or you can add an address. You can manually add an address. So you can just add yourself in by clicking add an address.
So I am going to have to modify mine. I don't think it's in the disclaimer down here, but somewhere I've got to have my brokerage phone number for Tennessee.
Good. So you're going to make sure that that's on there. These are the kind of things you're going to check.
Yeah, would that be in my, do I want that to be down at the bottom with my,
Yeah, so Blake, hold on just a minute. Let's
yeah,
just get the this idea of how to send it out. We're not going to send it right now. I
okay,
just want to
okay.
show you what you would do,
I'm
and then
good.
we'll go back
Then
and we'll make the changes to your letter.
I'm where you are now.
Okay, cool. So you would add an address, you flip this open, you add the address in, your address that you want to send it to. The other
Okay.
option you have is you can create a list. I just created a list called test where it's just my address. And then if I do that, you pull it up on existing lists. So that you got two options there. Since I send myself samples often, I just created my own list of one for sending it to me. That makes sense. Once you
Yes.
get that, you would hit continue and you would review it and you would just send it. Okay. Um, so I just wanted to show you that. Let's go back to your letter.
Got it.
Actually, just thinking for you, you wanted to see this display. So you had the sample down here, your sample. You have a choice, Blake. You can put the whatever requirements you need in the bottom of this letter, or if you need to do it universally, you can make it in this disclosure that's going to be printed at the bottom of the letters and the postcards.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be the easier thing. I was going to have us modify the letter, but I think it might be better just to modify the disclosure statement. And to get there, we'll go into Thanks.io. Let's see, where do we go to get there? I think it might be, we'll try a couple things. It might either be brand builder. Yep, here's a disclaimer. You could type in your own disclaimer. You can see yours over on the right of the card as well as the bottom of the letter. So again, I'm in brand builder, bottom on the left side.
Yeah. Let's see. Brand builder. Okay. Now I see disclaimer. It's coming up. If you're, and it's got a automatic disclaimer coming up if your home is currently listed, which is a
Mhm.
good one.
You might want to, yeah, I was hoping I maybe could copy that. So let me just, don't do anything yet. Just let me try something.
Okay.
So I was trying to see if it'll show it. Doesn't look like it will. Let me just try something. Before I do that, I want to copy that myself so I don't lose it if I end up. I don't know how to go back to default yet, so hold on. Just made myself a screen copy in case it disappears. But all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, oh, there we go. I'll do generate preview. And there it goes. It created that new disclaimer over here. Whatever you type in here, it'll show up here.
Okay.
So let me, I don't want to save this. So I'm going to just go refresh and see if it'll go back to original. Actually, I should have tried something else first. Let's do new test. disclaimer. I think I misspelled that, but yeah, that's all right. Generate the preview. And let's see if what happens if I delete it and generate a preview, if it'll go back. If I delete it and do a generate a preview, will it go back to default? Yeah, so it'll go back to default. If you put one in there you don't like, you can just delete this back to blank and it'll put the default in. So Blake, what I'm going
Okay.
to recommend is that you, if you can see it over here on your card,
Yeah, I'm
I
copying it
would
right
type
now.
in what that says, and then I would modify it in this disclaimer area. So I would, if that makes sense, I can't copy and paste it. So you just type it over, and then you would add or change or modify whatever you need for your state for the disclaimer.
Okay. I did, and let's generate preview.
Make sure it fits. Space.
Yeah. Yeah, I just put it on there, just the phone number. I didn't have to say this is my phone number or anything. It's just on
Cool.
there. Yeah, I got
So
it.
you have that clause that, hey, it's if your home is
Yeah,
currently listed with another brokerage, please disregard.
correct. I put
Not
all of
intended
that
to
back
solicit
on
your
there
business.
and just stuck the 9-digit, 10-digit phone number at the end of that,
Great.
and it fit nicely. And then you still got the two little logos on there.
Perfect. Yeah, you may, yeah, okay.
I
So
mean, probably need
hopefully
to
that's going
save
to
my
cover it.
settings.
Say again.
I just hit save settings
Perfect.
so I don't lose that.
So now it's in there.
Yeah,
Good job. Good job. Cool. So
cool.
later after our class, go ahead and send yourself a sample of these things that we put together. See how
Yep.
they look, and make sure preview them before you send them to make sure they're good. Let's go through the rest of it. What else did we do? We did all right. So we did the letter, and we just updated. We've got a couple more pieces we're going to do. That's what this screen is. So now we're going to look at your image templates. Oh, actually, yeah. So let me show you what we did last week. That's off track. Sorry, got off track there. I think we did value, right? We did value last week, and you should have a card that looks like this one, Blake, right?
I think I
This is
do.
going to be in your image templates.
Image
Um,
templates.
we've got two of them. This is value instant A front. And then we have a second one that's value instant B front. Do you have both of those?
Yeah, I do. I've got instant A and instant B.
Awesome. So we're in good shape. So we got front and back. Um, double check on these that you have your URL that's going to your website for the evaluation and not mine. That'll be under QR
Let me see.
code, redirect URL.
Let me make sure. So I selected, I guess it's value A.
Good.
Yeah, my screen looks the same as yours on that. And
Perfect. Now
then,
down the scroll down and just double check your URL for where it's going to
oh,
be sent.
right. Yes, it is correct.
Just want to make sure you're not sending me all your clients.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good. And then we'll double check on the next one, which is value instant B front. Should look like this one.
Now, do you want me to just go back and click the other one, or do I need to
Yeah,
say,
yeah. Just go. So go to image templates, click on this one. We're just doing kind of a quick review.
make sure they're both set up properly?
Yep, make sure they're there and set up properly, named properly.
Okay. All right, I'm pulling up B. And I do have the correct URL.
Cool.
Yep.
Excellent. So we got the two fronts correct. And then the next thing you're going to do, we're going to check the back. And so the way to check the back is to go over to message templates. And you're going to
Yep.
look for the one named value instant back, and you'll do the little edit symbol to open it.
Yep. Okay. I am
Cool.
there.
And then we'll go down and make sure your card looks like this.
Got the right URL. I see that. There's
Should have
URLs on
your
both
name on it.
sides, isn't it? Yes, not now. Keep this card and scan when you're ready. It's even got my proper disclaimer. Yep, this all looks right.
Excellent. And it's popping in your disclaimer, which is nice too. That's great.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're in business. So you've got two cards designed. You got a letter and two cards put together. So now we're all on the same page. So
I'm just looking. Oh, I guess the scan is where, and then my only contact information is up there where my picture is. That's the only place on this card where I'll have,
yes,
yeah,
that's right.
okay.
Other than the little mice print for your brokerage
Yeah.
disclosure, and that's on purpose. So this card is a single action card, right?
Okay.
What's the single action?
Get them to scan that and get their valuation.
That's it. We did give them a backup if they're having problems or they just don't want to do a scan, they want to call, they can see your phone number there underneath your name. But um, it's all the purpose of this card is to get them to scan.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, good. And the scam for one thing, they're going to get an instant free automated online valuation of of your property, right? Of the property up above. What is the
Yep.
value of 123 Main Street? To receive an instant free automated online valuation of this property, scan the QR code. And then the only other thing we say is, hey, you don't want to do it now? Keep this card and scan it when you're ready.
Yeah.
It's just a single message. And that matches the front. Hey, what's the value of their address? To receive instant free automated online valuation of this property, scan the QR code. So they're seeing a picture of their property that comes off of Google, and then boom, it's just a one offer, one request, either scan this or throw it away. We're going to get the highest return if we do that, the highest number of people taking action, highest response rate. And then it's the same thing on our alternative version, exactly the same, just looks slightly different, but everything is the same. The text is the same, scans the same, everything's the same. The only thing that's different is the format.
Yep.
And the reason we're doing that is we're just testing formats. Okay, everything's a test. Right now we know that this letter, wherever it went, let's see, I think it's put back here. This letter has been the strongest result so far. Just put that one under. Put it one under yesterday. So again, this letter generated a call on December 3rd. Went and met with them a couple days. I talked to them on the phone a couple days later, then went and met with them a couple days later after that, gave them some things to do, like get rid of to remove a tenant who was living there, and they did. Clean up the property, which they did. Take other actions, get me some information, which they did. And so at that point, we met on January 1st and signed. We actually just did it over the phone, but we did a listing agreement on January 1st. They continued to clean up the property with some resources we gave them. So people that would move items out, dumpster that was delivered. I went over and met them for pictures. We did a coming soon. So I went over there and met them while they were filling up the dumpster, and we did some photos with a photographer a few days later after that. And anyway, the property went on the market Friday, got 7 offers Monday. We negotiated a 14-hour day. It was a lot of fun. And we got a counter sent out, and that was signed off first thing. Actually, it was signed off late in the evening. I didn't know, but it was signed off, and I received back by me the next morning, Tuesday. It's under contract. It's closing on the 27th of January. Cash,
Sweet.
cash deal. Yeah. So the whole thing had a 60-day turn from the first minute they responded to this letter to the time that it closes, assuming everything goes as planned. And from the time that I listed it to the time it's going to close and pay out is 30 days. Will they all go that fast? Probably not. But this one did. Pretty cool. This letter generated closing and income. So that's going to go first in our series.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm was about to ask how the postcard, how that's delivering
Yeah, we're
compared to that. I
testing
mean, you've
different.
definitely proven the letter gets some action.
I've already tested different postcards and different concepts,
Hmm.
and I liked them a lot, but they didn't return the results that I wanted. So, they were flashy and had a lot of information. So now I'm going for simplicity. We're going to test that and see what happens.
Yeah, I see. Well, I see your Happy New Year, but I also see sold for cash. I guess those are proof of performance, and then just a Happy New Year. We're still here.
Yeah, so
Don't
some of
forget
these
us.
went out to my PCSOI, but like these cash offer ones, these were going out to probates, three
Okay.
ways to sell, examples. I gave a lot of different options, and we'll be testing different things throughout time. Uh, but I've already tested those, and they didn't generate the results I wanted. So we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
And this is the newest reiteration, which we're going through now. Okay.
Right.
So keep in
Very
mind, we're going
good.
to be constantly testing and updating, but we already have a winner in the letter. Okay. And that'll be going out first. Let's keep going. So let's now build out the other 2 postcards. Actually, there's 3 postcards. So let's go to the next postcard. This is B. Let's go to A. So this is a little bit different. It's similar, but different. So Blake, let me just share with you what's here. And then I'll send you the link so that you can put it on your machine.
Okay.
Okay. So this one is going to be you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to send you a different one first because it'll be easier, and then we'll come back to that one because it's going to take more work. Okay. So let me do this postcard. This one is a resource postcard, vendor list. And as I've mentioned, I believe I've mentioned, a lot of what we do is we send out or we connect these people with vendors as a way to create a relationship, and then also as a way to help them because they're going to need a lot of vendors. So I just created a postcard focused on that. This has a picture of their property. Says, this is the front of the card. Hey, do you need help with their address? And now we're going directly to them. If you got to find out the term of what they call the person in your area who's running this estate. In my area, it's called personal representative. So I'm going to say, hey, as the personal representative, you have a huge list of tasks to manage the probate process. And we also call it probate. Make sure you call it probate in your area. I assume you do. It can feel overwhelming. With that in mind, please reach out if you need recommendations for attorney, locksmith, organizer, appraiser, cleaner, junker, mover, plant, painter, plumber, electrician, handyman, or other. Just tell me what you need, call or text Kim and Mike at our phone number. Okay, so we're going
Mike,
to go ahead.
I'm sorry. Did you say when, at what point in the process this particular card goes out?
Yeah, so I'm going to show you the sequence of cards here towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, Here's the actual sequence, but we send a letter, we send an offer for them to sell their house, cash offer, then we send that vendor list card I just showed you. Okay, and then we're going to rotate in just different items to answer the question directly.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, I think the vendor need help with, that's a great angle. That's nobody is sending them that.
Yeah, actually, some of our competitors in other states are.
Oh, are they really? Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on this topic for a while, and there's basically two different approaches that work in this space. One is you offer a bunch of resources. By the way, this is rare air. There's not a lot of people doing these things.
I
So
would
you're
think not,
correct
yeah.
about that. You are correct about that. But for the agents that I found that do it, they either they offer resources like this, or they offer a cash offer. Those are the things that are attracting people. We're also going to test a valuation offer, which we worked on it and you already have that card for. But those two main approaches of, hey, I'm just offering you resources. And by the way, if you need any help selling the real estate, please let me know. All right, so that's approach one. It's actually the rarer approach, but that's approach one. And the approach two is, hey, I'm a real estate agent. Do you want to sell your house? Or, hey, I'm an investor. Do you want to sell for cash offer? And that's the stronger of those two offers. And then we're also going to test valuation. So we're going to test a lot of different things with these folks. But I just want you to know, I didn't just pull this out of my hat. I just found one of the people that's done this successfully over time and has trained others to do it. They actually take this approach here of resources. Does that make sense, Blake?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great. And in conjunction with the other stuff in
Yeah, so
particular.
we're going to test.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to work best, right? Let's go back to the letter. We don't know exactly what in this letter works so well. This part here in the middle was the offer of resources.
Right.
Okay. The first part was the connection with them. Then we offered resources, and then we made offers of different opportunities that they could take advantage of, right?
Yeah.
So the cash offer, market sell, the multiple offers. So we don't know exactly which one they connected with, but the sequence is we actually did all this. I connected with them personally, definitely in that first phone call. And then we offered services and I actually provided services to them throughout the transaction, the one that we're closing. And then I talked to them about taking a cash offer, and I decided I didn't want to do a cash offer on this property, let them know. But I said, hey, we got this second option. I can represent you, get it out there. And in fact, I can do this thing I call my multiple cash offer program, which they liked. And that's what we put in place, and that's what worked. So the letter contains all of it. The postcard is, it's got to just focus on one thing. That's our approach right now. And so that's why we're just offering the services, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're going to test this. I'm thinking even at some point we can narrow this down to, hey, do you need a locksmith? Like if you could catch them at the very beginning, locksmith might be important. After they've been doing this for a couple weeks or month, whatever, that doesn't matter anymore. If you catch them at the very beginning, they may or may not have an attorney actually. Some of them appear to, in my area, to be doing it themselves. So you may talk about them getting an attorney or an organizer, a cleaner, or, we may just hit on one of these in one card to see if that's going to stimulate a better response. All right, so Blake, you're still with me?
Yeah, I am. My video's not working right. So
That's okay. I just want to make sure you're still there.
yeah.
I'm going to copy this link and send it to you so you can bring this in to your machine. I'll put it in chat. And so Tim, what this does is Blake will take that link, he'll enter it on his machine, and it will pull all this into his program for this one postcard. They'll pull this entire design in, so he doesn't have to type it in.
That's one of the coolest tools they gave us with Thanks.io, isn't it?
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, for our purposes of what we're doing today.
Yeah, mine's in. I've got it now.
Cool. Just go scan down. You're going to have to
Change the URL.
change the URL, but well,
Oh,
on
there
this
is
one,
no
I can't
URL.
remember if we have a URL actually. This one may have
There's
been
not
just a
one.
phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is just a phone call, so there should be no URL. Make sure that your name and contact information is popping up down at the bottom
Yeah, let's see.
in the
I'm looking
preview.
here.
You may have to click generate preview. Your first name, your phone, and your absentee street.
Yeah, I think I've just got to change your subheader is actually where your oh no, it changed it. Yeah, I hit preview and it changed it.
Yeah,
Now it says
it just
call
didn't
or
pull
text
up your
Blake.
information yet. Yeah. So
Yeah.
now it's pulling in and it's dynamically adding it. So it's now saying call Blake here and your phone number.
Yeah, sure is.
Cool. The address will probably be the same because that's their default address for testing, the 350. Blake,
Uh, yeah, it doesn't show uh this one says, do you need help with your street on mine?
that's fine. Let me
Okay.
ask this right here. Does it say, Heather, do you need help with, and then squiggly absentee underline street squiggly question mark?
Yes, it does. That's
Perfect.
correct.
It will autofill it. And mine has
Yep.
done the same thing. Sometimes it will do this address and sometimes it will say that your street.
Yeah, this looks good.
Cool. And so click Save Dynamic Image Template.
Save dynamic image template. Saved.
Perfect. Let's now do the back of this card.
Hmm.
The back of the card is going to look like this.
This is going to be a message template.
Yeah, this is going to be a message template. Yes.
I've got value instant.
Yeah, you're not going to have this one yet, Blake.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
haven't given you the link.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this is going to be the back of the card. And it's the back of that same card. It's going to say, hey, John, need help at 123 Main Street as person. It's basically the same message. As personal representative, you have a huge list of tasks to manage and probate process. It can feel overwhelming. With that in mind, please reach out if you have needs or recommendations for attorney, locksmith, organizer, appraiser, cleaner, junker, mover, painter, plumber, electrician, handyman, or other. Just tell us what you need. Call or text this phone number and our name, and not now. P.S. Not now. Hey, keep this card and call us when you're ready. Okay, so you'll notice it's the exact same message. I'm a proponent in that because I don't know which way they're going to get the postcard in the mail. It's going to be,
Yeah.
which side is going to be up. I want the same message so they get it. Also, you'll notice that I'm doing this one in handwriting type to match the front, because in this card, I have to do handwriting front. I don't have an option to change this print. So it's
Oh,
already
sure enough.
handwriting print in the front.
Okay.
And that's fine. We'll just test it. So it's handwriting print in the front. And I got as close as I can to the exact same handwriting print in the back. And that's why I'm using that format. At some point, we could even test doing it with a normal type, but I just went ahead and did it that way. I want to get this out and get some tests.
Yeah.
So this one is, give you this share. So I just sent that to you, Blake, by chat.
And I got it. Let me copy it. And it has popped up on my screen now. I have it in
Awesome.
my account.
Perfect. So Blake, just
Wow.
check.
Yeah, it's already my preview already shows my phone number, my information. The only thing I might do is change just tell us what you need to tell me what you need,
Yes,
but that's
that's
not a huge
exactly
deal.
right. And you could do
Yeah.
that on the front of the card as well. Yep. And by the way, you can always talk as you could leave it as plural for us. It's you and your company, but
Yeah,
uh,
my team.
yeah, you can absolutely do either one is going to be fine. But you are correct. My original version did say "tell me." So,
It
yep.
might give you a little more authority, Blake.
Yeah, yeah, I've changed it to me. I agree, Kim. I think I see what you're saying. It actually positions me more as the expert, not just speaking for a group.
Well, it,
Yeah,
it positions you as an expert, but also if you leave it as us, if you ever were to hire an assistant or something, but it's easy enough to change.
sure.
I would just do whatever you're comfortable with, but um, because you're positioning yourself as an authority, I would do what feels right.
Color text. Yeah, this is good.
You would have the same thing on the front, Blake. Just so you know, the front of the card. Tell us what
Oh,
you
I
need.
see.
So just make
Okay.
sure they match you front and back if you change it.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. This is all designed so you can update, modify the text.
I love how it lays in the
Yeah,
contact info and
it
all
auto
that.
generate. You don't have to generate on this design, but you do on the other. It's all good.
Yeah.
Cool. So Blake, you have that. Let me just point out one last thing on this back of the card. We do have because of the layout, you do have a scan and you can't get rid of it. So let's
I
tell them
see.
where we're going to send them. I recommend you use your Epic website that we've had before, right? The one in the backside of Lofty,
Yeah.
and just find either send them to the main page or if you have an about page, and we talked about that last time. I don't think you had an about page, so just send them to the main page. The odds of them scanning it are small. It's just there. If they do it, it was probably just to check you out and make sure you were legitimate. We're not giving them a call to action to scan it. I guess you are, so scan me, but there's really no place to send them on this card. There's no
Right.
response mechanism. So, but I want something there. So I'm just going to put in my website.
Yeah, I need to have an about me because that's really where you want them to go in this case is you're developing yourself as a person here. Anyway, okay,
Yeah, it
but
could
I'll
be an
send them
about
to.
page or it could be a testimonial page.
Yeah, that's
Have
true.
something like that. Since we don't, you could even send them like your Google review page if you had some reviews. But for right now, just so we can keep moving, just put in your the front of your website.
Yeah, just to keep moving. I just thought of another thing that's unique to me, but I just recorded a podcast episode about what to do with inherited property.
Right? So you could send them to that.
Yeah. So let's see. Where do I need to put this web? Oh, URL
It's
to
up at
auto
the top
generate.
here. Yep.
I see it.
It's a little higher, so the format's a little different.
Yeah, I've got the new one in there. Um,
Cool.
in my
Once you get
main
that
website.
in there and you like everything, be sure to click Save Message Template at the bottom.
Save message. Got it.
Cool. So Blake, now you've got this card done. Congratulations, you've got your vendor list card done.
How about that?
Cool stuff. Let's move on to the next one. So we got the letter, we got the um, home value cards done. Now we're going to go into the last two postcards. That's just two versions of the same card that we're testing. This one is the cash off. right? So we've done the, hey, what's your home worth? We've done, hey, here's some resources. Now we're going to do, hey, do you want a cash offer? Okay, so let's look at this first, and then I'll send you the link to it. Fair enough, Blake?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So again, very simple card, simple message, but they got a picture of their house. Says, hey, do you want to sell 350 Heathcote Road, right? Or whatever it's going to put the address of their property or the property of the deceased there with the picture of their property. And then it's going to say, hey, sell as is, no repairs, cash offer, fast close. We're working with a pool of investors buying homes in your area for cash to receive an instant free, no obligation offer for this property. Scan the QR code. So we're telling them a little story there, filling out a vision of what's going on. And we do have a pool of investors. If you've been putting this together, right? First of all, you've got cash offers, click offers. As I'll show you in a minute, you can also do a thing called Easy Street offers if you don't have your own pool of investors. And once you start doing this, all the investors pop out of the woodwork. So over the last 3 days, 4 days, I've been adding to my list of investors. So anybody who made an offer on the last property that I put up and was a proven investor and their agents, I've added to a list, and that list is now growing. I think I'm around 20 some people on that list now. All you do, by the way, is after you talk to the agent and or the direct buyer on the phone, they say, yeah, do you have any more? They usually ask me, do you have any more properties like this? And even if they don't, I'll just say, hey, by the way, no matter what happens on this property, would you like, I come across these kind of properties from time to time. Would you like me to notify you when I get more like this, when I get more fix-up properties? And nobody said no. Everybody said
Yeah.
yes.
And build
So
your email list for that. Yeah.
that's exactly what I do. They say, oh, well, call me or text me. I say, well, I send it out. I say, I'm old. I send it out by email. So you got to give me your email address and I'll put you on an email distribution. And they say, oh, okay. And so then I put them into my email list, and I have Aweber. You can get a free account for Aweber or MailChimp or whatever, and you can start a list.
Yeah.
And that's what I did on this last property as well. I did send out to my original list, which was much smaller, maybe 7 or 8 people, and said, hey, got this property, check it out. We'll show you that email later. Okay. Hey, Tristan, we're going through some mail with our probate project. We're designing some cards, putting them together.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
And if you have any questions, let us know. Blake, I'm going to send this over to you. Forgot to put this in the chat. But this is the front of the card. Let me know when you get that, Blake.
Got it. And I am loading it. Want to sell 350 Heathcote. I've got it.
Cool. Now, Blake, what's going to happen is they're going to scan that code, and then they're going to go to your click offers page. Currently, it has my click offers page. What we're going to do to speed this up, let's leave mine in there for now.
Yep.
And then we're going to create both cards in the back. And then I'm going to show you how to update this URL. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, and if it looks correct other than the scan code, and it didn't autofill anything other than the address. Notice your contact information isn't there. So if it looks right, go ahead and
I'll
just
just
click
save this.
Save Dynamic Image Template.
I have saved it. Yep.
Perfect. And this one was a cash offer instant A front.
Correct. That's what I've got.
All right, cool. And then we've got let's go. I'll show you the alternative design. I actually like this design better just because of the layout, but this is cash offer instant B, and same text, same pictures, just in a different format. So want to sell 350 Heathcote Road, and then a picture of the property. I really like that part of the format. Down at the bottom, the text is a little goofy as far as its placement, but it's the right text. Hey, save as is, no repairs, cash offer, fast close to receive an instant free, no obligation cash offer for this property. Scan the QR code. I'll scan that QR code, and again, they're going to go for the offer. And I'll show you where they're going to go in a minute. Let's get this to you. Let me know when you get this one, Blake.
Okay, let's see. Copy link.
Which layout do you like better, Kim? This one or this one?
I think the first one, this one, no, the other one. I think the other one looks a little cleaner.
This one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. You know, you were talking about, yesterday you were talking about Phil down in Florida.
Right.
Rotundo.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Blake needs to talk to him.
right, and because of Blake was talking about land and Phil doing so much land deals for
Mhm.
lots. And this is very similar as far as concept to his card, a simple black and white card, which he gets a tremendous amount of response from.
Yeah, he's an impressive guy. Did we lose Tristan?
I
Yeah,
think he
he's
may have stepped out, and maybe he'll be
yeah.
back in. You know, he's probably going to go door knock.
No, he's got a message up here. Said he'll be right back.
All right,
Oh.
cool.
Yeah. So I like the I like this one that's displayed right now better myself, just because the image is much larger and
I
I
like
guess
it because the text comes across in the address. It's all one line.
oh yeah.
It's nice and clean. We'll see though. And it's a headline. It's at the top and so forth. But we'll just test. We'll just see whatever. Maybe it may turn out that the red in this one captures their eye better, and we get higher response. I don't know. We'll find out one way or the
Yeah,
other. That's why we're going to test. All right. So Blake, you have this one there now.
I do.
All right, and you've saved it.
Let me make sure. Yeah, there's no changes to make, are there?
We're going to
Except
come back and change where the QR code goes later, but that's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yep. So
All
I'm
right.
good.
And then we're going
I
to
hit
look at the
save.
back of that card. So this is now the back of the card. We just looked at the two fronts. This one is, again, notice the same text, just a different layout. But hey, John, want to sell 123 Main Street? Sell as is, no repairs, cash offer, fast close. We're working with a pool of investors buying homes in your area for cash to receive an instant free, no obligation offer for this property. Scan the QR code, your name. PS, if you prefer to chat with us, call or text the phone number. PPS, not now. Keep this card and call us when you're ready. So I did add a little option for them to call, but it's basically the same message.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get you this one.
Copy. Paste and bam, there it is.
Sweet.
Except it's got my name and phone number at the bottom.
Yeah, this is
No
the auto
picture.
generate one. So that's kind
I
of
love
cool.
it.
Perfect. So if it looks good, Blake, as far as it's got your name, it's got your phone number, go ahead and save this message template.
Got it.
Perfect. And now I'm going to show you where you're going to get the URL for these 3 pieces.
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to go into your Epic Cloud.
Okay. Epic Cloud. Okay.
Right,
I
cool.
am in the cloud. Yeah.
Once you get in there, scroll down to where it says marketing benefits.
Yep.
Click that.
Got it.
Once there, you're going to scroll down to till you see click offers, and you're going to
I
click
see
on
it.
that.
Yeah.
When you click on it, it'll open another window that looks like this.
Yes. I
Cool.
see it.
And I'm not sure about the very first time you do that, so we're going to find out. Click access now, and it's going to open up another window for your click offers. I'm not sure if you're going to have to register or something, but
Oh, yeah.
what does it say there, Blake?
Uh, I have a screen and I can share this if you need, but it says agent login, click offers, um, or at multiple cash offers, one platform. You want me to share?
Yeah, let's have you share so we help you set it up. Go ahead when you're ready, share it. I'm gonna just get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. There it is.
Have you used click offers at all yet, Blake?
I have not, and I was under the impression I had to have some training prior to being authorized for it, but maybe not. Have you used it, Kim, or Mike's been using it, obviously?
Um, I believe he did do the training. I have not. I had forgotten about that actually.
So it may take me a few more steps to get here.
All
We'll
right,
see.
Blake, let's see what you got.
Yeah, I was just telling Kim I have not taken a training on click offers, and I was under the impression you had to be trained before you could do it, but maybe
I think
not.
there is some kind of training. It goes pretty fast. That's a good point. Go ahead and go through that training. But again, it's very quick. I'll just tell you, it was pretty fast training. Watch a couple videos. All right, so we got multiple cash offers in one platform. So go ahead and click agent login. Let's try that.
Yeah.
You might
See where
have
we
to
go.
do, you know what? You might have to
Oh, look
do.
at that.
All right, cool.
Already, yeah, it's already putting my stuff in.
Click sign in. Oh, this is good.
It's got my name.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that. Blake, over on the left where it says profile website,
Yeah.
uh,
Let's see.
yep.
Profile website. Yep.
Click on that.
Okay. Now I do want to point out something before we go here.
Yep.
Add your brokerage code to access all features.
Yeah, you'll get that from the training.
Okay.
It's coming back to me. Yeah, they give that to you at the end.
So profile website.
Yeah, let's see if it's there. Click that.
Look at that.
Yeah, perfect. Scroll down where I'm just trying to see if we have what we need. Scroll down a little more. Right there, website page.
Look at
Copy
that.
that. That's going to be your landing page for your click offer. So copy that page.
Gotcha.
Okay. Go and open up a new window, a new tab, and paste that in. And let's just see what it looks like.
Oh yeah. Good thinking. Look at that. It's got my name and everything in the URL.
Yep, it's
There's
building it out.
me. That all looks okay.
So it does look like you're going to have to go through the course to get this. That's probably what they're holding back.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We have the URL that we need for your postcard.
Right. So this will
Okay.
end up populating, presumably, right?
Yes.
And now I
So
know how to go
it
find
will,
it.
and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Just keep that link in your memory and
Yep.
go ahead back to your Thanks.io. Yep. Which one is this?
This
This is the back of the card.
is legacy. Oh, let me see. What
Yeah,
I
so
don't
this
see
is
where the name.
cash
Oh,
offer,
cash offer. Yeah.
instant back. And so this is where we want to be. Go scroll down just slightly and you can see at the bottom left, it's URL and it has my
Right.
name in there and you want
Yeah.
to cover that, delete it and put in yours. Just paste in.
Let's see if we get it. That's it. Net
Got
sheet.
your
Click
name,
offer.
Blake. Look at that. Now it may be showing invalid URL because that page is not set up yet because you haven't taken the class. That's okay. That's going to be the same URL. You'll test this before you ever send out a postcard. But
Right.
I want to get it in there now while we're thinking about it. So
Yeah.
go down to the bottom and save it. See what happens. Would it let you save it?
Well, I don't know. I bet it's not letting me because of that invalid.
Mm. Oh, you know what? Look at that. It doesn't have the very beginning of the
That's what I was just thinking.
HTTPS. Yeah.
Why don't I throw that on there and see what we get? Now it's not telling me it's invalid.
Yeah.
Huh.
That was interesting, huh?
So yeah, because we copied it, but it evidently didn't copy that part.
Let's
I
go.
just saved it.
Let's go back to your click offers page. Yeah, so you could copy or paste this out of the URL to get that HTTPS, I'm assuming.
We'll see.
Um,
I can go back to another
yeah, let's
thing.
go to the next one. Good.
Yeah.
And
This one
so this is going to be the
is
second card. Perfect. Let's see if you can put this in the URL, QR URL.
let's see, I see right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to get rid of.
Yeah.
And put mine. Let's see what happens. Look at that.
Perfect. Good man. All right, go ahead, click generate preview.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Bottom left, bottom left.
Bottom left, generate preview. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then once that's up, go ahead and click save. And what you'll do, Blake, is you'll come back once you've done the course and you've got this all running, and be sure to test these cards and the QR codes before you send anything out.
Perfect.
Let's go to the last card. So this was version 2. You're going to want to go to cash offer instant A, and this is instant B.
Is that a message or
It'll be an
image?
image. Yeah. Cool. There'll be that second one there.
Cash offer instant A. Okay.
Click on the edit. It's like
Oh,
right
there
on
it
the
is.
circle. Yeah, there you go. And go ahead and scroll down to the URL.
I see it.
Change her out.
Paste. Blake, yeah, that's mine. Let me just hit save.
Yeah, hit save. Cool. Blake,
We
you
got them
got
all in
that
there.
up and going for now. If you can do unshare, I'm going to
Yep.
show you what the final page will look like, and then we're done.
Stop share. Here we go.
Cool. And then we'll do the huddle. All right, so this was the page you went to. You got your link. Boom. Once you get through the course and you add in your code, I assume that page will then be open. And then we'll do one other class so you can modify your page. You can do the page the way it is now. I'll verify that when we get back together. But let me show you what I've updated my page to look like. Where'd you go? I can find it. There it is.
Oh
So
yeah.
I've updated it to be slightly different, have a little bit different text. Okay. I got a different picture here than you'll see on yours. But if you like this format versus what the original is, and I don't have the original to show you, then I'll help you add in all the text to design this one.
Cool.
Okay. But enter your address above and get an instant cash offer for your house. Sell as is, no repairs, fast close. Our pool of investors are buying homes for cash in as is condition with no repairs required, and closing as fast as 7 days. You set the close date to receive an instant free, no obligation cash offer. Enter the property address in the box above. Automated system gives you an offer in seconds, which it does. Okay. So they would enter their address there, and then click offers in the background starts to crunch numbers. Then I added the rest of this, any condition from perfect shape to hoarder house and everything in between. Our stable of investors are buying homes in any condition, perfect or damaged, clean or messy, vacant or filled, pristine or fix up, stand upright or fallen down, spotless or even hoarder homes packed floor to ceiling. Our investors buy it all for top dollar. All right, and then we got any size. So I'm trying to answer any of their objections, right? My condition doesn't work. Okay, well, we'll buy any condition. The size of my property is probably not what you want to buy. Well, no, we're going to buy from small condos to estate mansions and everything in between. Our group of
Yeah.
investors are buying homes of any size, 1 to 10 bedroom, 5 to 5,000 square foot, 1 to 5 level with or without HOA, city, suburb, or rural. Our investors buy it all for top dollar, right? What
That's
other
good.
thing will they say? Hey, I want to get a cash offer. Well, yep. I'm just reminding them this is the final call to action. Instant free, no obligation, cash offer for your house. Enter your property address in the box at the top of the page to receive an instant free, no obligation cash offer for your house. Automated system gives you an offer in seconds. So the other thing we're selling is quickness, right? Uh, Automated, instant is a powerful word. Free is a powerful word. No obligation is a powerful statement. We're just combining so many things in here to do our best to get them to fill in their address here. If they fill in their address here, we'd immediately get notified of a partial lead, just like we did on Lofty last week.
Yeah.
And then they have the opportunity to fill in additional data to submit. And in fact, in our system, we actually get notified once they scan it and they go here. So we're going to get notified when they scan it. We're going to get notified if they enter their address, and we're going to get notified if they enter all their data. They're going to receive an instant concept of what they could receive as far as a cash offer, and in multiple formats, which we'll talk about later. So they're going to get what they're looking for. We're going to get what we're looking for, and then we're going to connect with them. The lead doesn't automatically go in the Lofty or anything like that, but you will get it emailed to you. This is just a system that Epic has been putting together and they're toying with. It's good enough for us to run what we want to do. Make
Cool.
sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So Blake, congratulations. You got your whole mailing system up. Other than we're going to have to put it into, we're going to need to put it into campaign, which we can either do today if you still have time, or we can do it in the next session.
To answer your question, I think we can today if
All right, cool.
you'd like.
Maybe we'll have another 30 minutes and we'll put together the campaign, or at least start it so you can see what that looks like. In the meantime, let's do a quick huddle. We've got Tristan here with us. We're now going to do the huddle. Number one thing you did yesterday to move your business forward. Number one thing you're going to do today to move your business forward. Who would like to start?
I made a contact not yesterday, but the day before with a probate attorney. At some point, and I'm not there yet, but I think it would be interesting to come up with a campaign for us to go after estate planning probate attorneys for business and referrals. Um, the issue I have with that, as you know, is they're not all created equal, and we want to make sure that we're dealing with professionals that are actually going to respond to our clients. But I do think that that might be an avenue that I would like to start pursuing as we get into this further, because I think that could be something that could be really beneficial to the group.
Yeah, good point. And that is another approach. We're taking the direct approach to start. The other approach is getting referrals from attorneys. Uh, my understanding from people that do it is it works. It is a model that works, but it is spotty. You can't control how many you get and how often. So that's why we chose the direct approach first. And it can take 6 months to a year or more to create the relationships with the attorneys. I imagine sometimes you can get lucky, but I don't want our people to wait that long to get paid. So we're going to go with the direct approach first,
No,
and then we'll
absolutely.
add the referrals for attorneys second.
It's a
Okay,
Kim project for tomorrow.
that's right. Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you, Kim. Unless you wanted to add, what are you going to do today to be productive?
I've been trying to go through the Carolyn Castillo's script. I'm with Angela a little bit. Parts of it feel really good, parts of it feel really awkward. Until I get in there and really start using it. I'm gonna have to see how I would want to adapt it. But I've been trying to get through the videos, get through the script, and just learn as much as I can. I should probably take the click offers class.
Yeah, we'll get you to take that class as well.
Yeah.
Kim is a master on the phone. She's a master of sales, period. She blows me out of the water. It's going to be kind of scary once she gets into it. But we're trying to get her to make some call out to some of the people, and we're going to be working on that this week. She may end up modifying our scripts because she's just so natural with people. And so I can't wait to see what pops out of that. Me, I'm more rigid in a box. So it's going to be interesting, the collaboration we're putting together over the next couple of weeks, and we'll share our results with everybody in the group. All right, cool. Who would like to go next for the huddle? Number one thing you did yesterday, number one thing you're going to do today to move your business forward.
I could go. Number one thing yesterday was prospecting, and I hit 20 doors and spoke to 4 people. And then in the evening, I had some showings. I did 5 showings, one at a property that I have for lease and one at a property for sale. The number one thing for today is prospecting again, just door knocking.
That's fantastic, Tristan. um, I assume that people in Canada die.
Yep.
It's a weird statement, isn't it? So, but I'm assuming you guys have something like probate, whether you call it probate or something else, where someone's assets go into an estate if they pass away. And you may be able to do some of the things we're doing with some slight modification if we get some traction. And I'm bringing all that up to say, could you imagine you walk up and you knock on the door? I mean, boy, that's direct. And that is these people, 70% of the people that inherit a home want to sell it. So it's a really amazing niche market that we may look at down the road for you as well, Tristan, with the doors. The doors may be just your medium to get in front of them and start a conversation. And I know that in this probate space, a lot of investors do knock on the door and have strike up a conversation. The people we just listed, they had said that that had happened to them, that people had come to the door knocking on it, leaving information and trying to start a conversation. So pretty cool. Good luck out there on the doors, Tristan, today. I know you're going to do great. Good job yesterday with the showings and with the new leads. Keep adding those leads. Remember that concept. You're just building that database, building it in. Boom. It's going to pay off in a bigger way as it gets bigger and bigger. All right, Blake, what do you got? Number one thing yesterday, number one thing today.
Yesterday, continuing in negotiation and talking with both a buyer and seller, because I represent the seller and I treat the buyer as a customer. So I'm really working with both of them. And anyway, that continues. And then today, number one thing is I have a lunch appointment with a couple of old friends. And this is a good SOI meeting.
Absolutely, Blake. Good job. Congratulations on working through your potential offer and negotiation with the buyers and the sellers you're trying to bring together. You're being a true matchmaker, a true broker. You know, that is the original concept of a broker is we personally bring the buyer and seller together. So good job on that. And can't wait to hear how that works out. The best part of it is if it does work out, it's easy for you to work with the other agent. And when you are the other agent.
Yeah.
And you'll get paid both sides, which is fantastic as well. Make sure that you write into your listing agreements, I have it in mind, that I get paid X for helping the seller sell their house, and I get paid an additional Y if I bring the buyer. Okay, so make sure that's in your listing agreement in some way, whatever your state form is or whatever form you're using. I write it in specifically to state that. I get paid X if I help you and I'm just the seller's representative. I get an additional Y if I bring the buyer, right? And so then I would get both parts.
Yeah.
Okay. So good job, Blake. Fantastic. And I think, oh, and then I haven't told you me. So yesterday I worked on, we got our property under contract yesterday, our new listing. And again, I'll just run through that real fast for Tristan. One, we had somebody respond to a probate who responded to a letter that we sent out at the beginning of December 3rd. And on January 1, we listed the property. Friday, it went live in the MLS. Had showings Fridays, mainly Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and a bunch of calls on Monday. And they had offer deadline of noon on Monday. Some people missed it and went late, but by the end of the day, we had 7 offers that came in. We negotiated all 7 in some fashion, and we had other people that were floating around. There were probably a good dozen people floating around in total. We negotiated them against one another. It took all day. It was a 14-hour day. By the end of the day, we countered one of the folks. And by the next morning, we had that signed off on a counter. That was yesterday, Tuesday. And so that went under. And so then we're just doing all the stuff that you guys know how to do once you get it under and you do all the paperwork. So that's what we did yesterday. And then today, other than doing a couple little things that are left to keep that thing moving forward, Kim and I are going to do some reach outs to some more probates. Yeah. So we're
So is
doing a
that house
combination
sold
of mail and
conditional?
phone. Go ahead.
Is that house sold conditional, Mike, or is it firm already?
Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned that house is going to close by the end of the month. January 27th. It's cash offer. It will close quickly. Now, you use different terms than we do, Tristan, so I'm not sure what conditional means. There's no inspection clause here. However, there is an inspection termination. So we got multiple parts of an inspection. Basically, it says that we want all buyers to do inspections, me personally. So the buyer could do their inspection. In fact, they scheduled it and did it yesterday. But they can't object per our contract, the way it's written. The only option they have is to terminate if they're not happy with the property, because we're not going to do any repairs. It's sold as is. That termination deadline is Monday the 19th, so next Monday. So they could terminate for any reason up through that day. After that day, it firms up, and 1 week later, it will close. So
Got you.
does that make sense? So
Yeah,
within
yeah.
2 weeks, we're either closing or we're going back to one of these other buyers.
Got you.
So
Got
I
you.
try to make that inspection date very, very fast in my market.
Right.
I should have done it even faster than that, but it's a unique house, has a lot of things going on. And so I just gave them a couple extra days. Yeah.
Cool.
And you have to do a lot of cleanup in these contracts. I had to clean up all the dates. I had 5 different things I had to counter back on. Don't be afraid to counter and clean things up. So I called it a cleanup and a clarification counter. For instance, they wrote the name of my seller wrong. They spelled the seller's name wrong. I got to fix that. So I had to counter it, fix it up. So that's all good. They signed off on it. Everything's good.
Good work. Congratulations. Many more to come. Start the year in motion. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you, Tristan. The reason I bring it up is I want to show these probates and how great they can be. right? So within 60 days of the day they called me, we should be closing, right? So within 30 days of the day they're closing, I'll list it. And within 60 days, it'll be closing. I could have listed it even faster. I just didn't want to because I had a lot of problems, like a tenant that was in there and had to be moved out and other things that I didn't know how long it would take. And I didn't want to get wrapped up. I didn't want to be obligated to the property if it didn't come through. So I gave them a list of things to do in December. They did it. And so that's why we listed it January 1 after they took care of all those items and we were ready to move forward. So these things can move pretty quick or they can take really, really long, just depending on how motivated the people are. My people were motivated. They want to get it done. And when they're motivated, you can do anything. You can do anything, right? Okay. All right, so that's our huddle for today, unless anybody has anything else. All right, we're going to wrap up the huddle and we're going to get back into the probate class.
Awesome. I'm gonna run. Hope you all have a great day.
Have a
Catch
good
up
day,
tomorrow.
Tristan.
See you, Tristan. Take care.
See you, Tristan.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Blake, you still with us?
I am.
Cool.
I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. All right. So Blake, let me show you the campaign. That's where we're going to go next.
Yep.
Okay. And so where's my campaign? Here's one of them. I think I already had a different one. Here we go. All right. So back in Thanks.io.
Okay. I am at the step-by-step wizard dashboard, basically.
Good. And actually, I just remembered you can't do the campaigns till after you set up a mailing list. So let's go into mailing lists.
Okay, mailing lists.
And I want you to go up to upper right corner, add list.
Yep.
And let's start out with a manually entered address.
Yeah.
Says
Name your
select the
list.
name for this list. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just telling you where I am. Yeah, name your list. Yeah.
All right, cool. And so it says select a name for this list and click save. So now you're going to name the list. You can change these names if you're not happy with them later. I'm going to assume that you use the same terms as we do in our state. If they're different, you can change this. But this is going to be called probate, personal representative. If I can spell. Personal representative. That's going to be the name of this list.
Got it. Yep.
Okay. Once you got that, you're going to click save. And I'm going to change mine so I know what it is. Let's see. I'll test. All right. And then you're going to click save. And then it's going to say, hey, go ahead and manually enter this. Enter your personal information here.
Sure.
So up in recipient name, that's your full name. So Blake Watson.
2 names. Gotcha.
Yep. This would be either the second thing that they would add to the card. So either your spouse's name or company name. We typically leave this blank. So it's going to be the recipient's name, full name, and then enter your location. It'll autofill the address.
Yeah.
So if you start typing in the address where you want it to be mailed,
I got it.
Autofilling. Okay. And then
Email, phone, date of birth. All those are optional, obviously. Absentee.
yeah, but I want you to enter them.
Okay.
Because you're going to get these cards and you're going to click a scan to test it. And I want you to see the information that comes back to you. Now, you don't have to do date of birth. I've never filled in that one yet. You can use that because you can send out birthday cards to people. But fill in the email and the phone number. On absentee address, that's, well, let me know when you're there.
Absentee address. There I am.
Yeah, on absentee address, that is different and unique. They've just added this entry. It used to not be there. You just used to go to custom. So um, I think Blake, as an example, so if you have another property that's a rental that you have,
Yeah.
this would be a great place for that. If you don't, then just enter the same address as you had above. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm thinking the absentee address would be very important with probate because so many times they don't live in the property they're selling, right?
Yeah, it's very important for us to have this filled in. Um, in
I mean, do
fact,
you want me to put a different address there? I've got another
so
address.
what's going to happen here is let me be clear. These are
Yeah.
going out to the probate personal representatives to their home address or their
Okay.
office. That's going to be the street address up here once we get moving and we're building out the actual list.
Okay.
Down here for absentee address is the subject property. That's the
Okay.
decedent or the person who passed away. This is their address. And this is going to tell the postcard company to put this address in all those statements that we have on the front of the card that say, hey, do you
Yeah.
want to sell this address? And it pulls up the picture of that property. This is actually really nice that they've done this because you used to have to figure this out yourself. But when you enter this absentee address, it's now auto-filling in the custom 1 and custom 2. And it's exactly the way it needs to be. What you're going to do is, so they put in the address. You're going to have to put in the full address. I
Yeah.
was hoping it would autofill. It's not going to autofill, but let me just tell you the couple of tricks. So the address has to be in this format, which is a little different than you normally might type in. So I want to be real clear here. You're going to type in
Okay.
the address, comma, no space, the city, comma, no space, the state, then 1 space and the zip code. I know it's kind of odd,
Okay.
but I just happen to know that's the way it needs to show up in custom 2.
Let me see. Street address. You went through place, so the little suffix.
Yep.
And then is there a space?
There's a comma
Oh, comma.
and then the city, but there's no
No space.
spaces in here.
No
City
space.
name, and then a comma, and then the state, the 2-letter state. Then there's a space, just 1 space, and the zip code.
Gotcha.
I know that's
Street
weird,
address.
but what it's going to do is that's what it's going to reference to pull up the correct Google map picture to put on
Yeah.
the card.
No,
That's
that's
why we're
fine.
doing this. And their old system, you had to type in the word absentee here in custom 1, and you had to type in the this address in this goofy format in custom 2. Now they may have set it up so that you don't have to, you no longer have to eliminate the spaces, but just because I know that it worked before that way, I'm going to say go ahead and do that. And especially
So
since it's
the
not auto-filling the address in.
I got it. And absentee address is the subject property we're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
And don't leave this page until I tell you.
Okay.
Let me know once you've completed that.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it in there with the format.
Good. Don't leave the page, even though I'm leaving the page.
Okay.
I want to go look at something real fast. Well, I try to remember exactly how I did this. Let me look. Okay, so here's an example of one of ours. Right here, okay, so in custom 3, I want you to type just the street address without the city, state, or zip.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And then custom 4, I want you to write in the estate of, you can either make up a name or you can say John Doe or whoever. Just make up a name, the estate of such and such.
Okay.
These will be items that will be filled in when we do the actual mailing list. But
Yeah,
what
they'll
it's
come
going to
from
do is,
the spreadsheet. Gotcha.
yeah, exactly. And these are the dynamic fields that will be entered into our postcards and letters. And I've created the fill-in on the other side. So all we got to do is make sure when we upload it that this gets here and this gets here. So the estate is the 4th custom, and the address, just the street address, is custom 3, although I think they've resolved that problem, but just do it anyway in case they haven't on everybody's. They did it for me, but and that's it.
Okay.
Once that's done, hit save.
Hit save.
And now you should have your probate personal representative list with just one. You have one now that started, correct?
That's right. That's
Yes.
exactly right.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we can go create the campaign. So over on the left, click on campaigns.
Okay.
You're going to do add a new campaign action, and you're going to get this screen.
I'm on it. Looks good.
All right, cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to now go into our campaign and show you what's I've already designed. And so before you move on, Blake, just watch what we're doing here first. This is the campaign we're building out. And I'll show you how to do it in just a second. Just watch
Okay.
my screen. So we got the letter, we got the postcard, just a series of postcards rotating through.
Yeah.
Let me again be real clear on what it is. It's the only letter that we have so far is first. 21 days, every 21 days, you'll notice every 21 days, we're going to be putting something out. This does take a little bit of a thought to set this up because they just don't have an easy way to build. They have a way to build it out, but not an easy way to build it out. So you're going to have to be maybe using a scratch piece of paper to write down, hey, 21 days, what's 21 days more than that? That's 42 days. What's 21 days more than that is 36 days. You're
Yeah,
also
I
going to
get
want to
it.
keep your order of these cards. So let me just show you what the big picture is, and then we'll go start it. So I start with card B. I just like the format better. So I do a cash offer for the first card. Then I do the vendor list. Then I do the free CMA or the instant value. Okay. And I picked B for both of those. I just like the design to start. And then we're going to go back to a cash offer with the alternative format. We're going to hit the vendor list, and we're going to do the value. So notice it's cash offer, vendor, value, cash offer, vendor, value. But because we've got multiple designs, currently the way we're doing it is it's a 6-card rotation. Okay, it's cash offer B, vendor, value B, then cash offer A, vendor, value A. 6
Got it.
cards.
Cool.
6 cards, and then we just start the rotation again, and we just keep going and going and going. Currently, this will end up getting updated. Here you can see I had some older designs that haven't been updated yet. But this
Yeah.
is going to go out to 735 days, which is basically 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Because some of these people are going to act real fast and some of them aren't. And
Sure.
what you do then is you constantly cure once this is set up, you're just cleaning out your mailing list as you learn information. They've listed the home with somebody else, you take them out. They've told you they're never going to sell the property, they're going to keep it, you take them out. If you're not getting that, then you keep reaching out to them. It's very inexpensive for this program to just be dropping a postcard on them once
Yeah.
every 21 days. Does that make sense, the big picture?
It does. Yeah.
All right, cool. Now I'm going to show you how to build these first 6 out, and then you can do the duplication after that as far out as you want to go. So the first one, which you have up, looks like this. Okay. You're going to select in what to send, windowed letter. So do your down and
Windowed
pick
letter.
windowed letter.
Windowed letter. Okay.
Okay. And then next you're going to do select an image template. Okay. It's going to say brand builder image. I think that's showing this Epic Realty one.
Yeah, I've got brand builder image.
Might have been the default because I don't remember entering that. So
I do see it has the Epic watermark in the back and then Epic at the bottom, my picture and stuff on the left on the bottom.
perfect. And now we're going to pick message. Yours is going to say, I think, RAMS, probate letter resources.
Yep, sure
Okay.
does.
And then you're going to pick the mailing list. And it's going to be that probate personal representative.
Ooh, let's see. Probate. Oh, yeah, right at the top. One recipient.
And then I don't like this one if it's on. I don't want to say current resident.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
I
sending
get you.
out a generic mailing. I'm sending it to someone specific. I don't want it to say Sam Jones or current resident. So I take that out. I turn that off.
Yeah, I turned it off. I wouldn't want it to say current resident either.
Yep. Cool. And then you have some options here under sending selection preferences. You have different things. We're going to pick days after added. So once we add it to the mailing list, how many days later will it send this out?
Got it. Okay.
And the lowest you can do is 1 day. So it won't send out the day you enter your mailing list for the reason that, hey, you screwed up and you entered the wrong name or wrong list and you delete it. You want to start over, which I've done. And so I'm really actually grateful that it's 1 day out. So we're going
You've
to
got
do
a
1 day out.
1 day cooling off period, right?
Exactly.
That's
1
right.
day cleaning it up. So I don't mail to 100 people by accident.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right. Now, once you get that, click Save, Add Another. It will save this, add it to your campaign, and then ask you what do you want to send next. I'm not going to click it because I've already got mine in, but
Yeah, it
it's
gave
just going
me
to bring
a
this thing up again fresh and new.
it actually brought up a confirmed creation. First mailing will occur 1 day.
That's right. I
The
forgot
timing
about
is
the warning. You're correct. If you like it, go ahead and select yes.
it also clarifies it will not apply to any recipient added over 1 day ago. I don't know
Right.
what that's all
So if
about.
you have an existing list, it's not going to send out to them if they were added 5 days ago, 10 days ago, 20 days ago.
So I have to give them a new list?
Yeah, so if you already have, so we're building your list raw right now. As
Sure.
you add people in, you'll add them today. This whole sequence will start tomorrow. Everything's going to be fine. But what it's warning you is if you already had a mailing list in place, you already had 10 people on the list and you added them 3 days ago, they're not going to get the letter because it's not the day that you added the letter, it's the day that you added the person to the mailing list. That's what the start date is.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. So I add a person, they're going to go back to step one on this and receive the probate letter,
Yep.
or is that?
Yep. When you add person to the mailing list,
Yep.
the very next day they're going to get the letter and they're going to go through the sequence. What it's warning you is if you already had an existing list that you put in 6 weeks ago, and then you try to add this campaign, it won't work, because it won't start with the first one. It'll start with 6 weeks into the campaign.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I got it. I got it. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we've got the letter now. Now let's go add the postcard. So I'm just going to show you where you should be, right? Blake, you should be at this screen.
Yeah.
Schedule a new campaign. So that's going to say, okay, what do you want to send next? Yours will be blank, but you're going to then select postcard, probably your first option.
Yep. Sure is.
I went with the smaller cards. You can do small or big. The format will work with either. But I went with the smaller card to save myself some cost. I'm most concerned about getting in front of them
Yeah. Let's see.
and
The
doing
four by
this
six or
frequently
six
to a
by.
large group. So I'm going to pick the cheapest method, and that's my 4x6 card. Then you select the image template, cash offer instant B front. You select the message, cash offer instant back, and your personal rep list. Let me know when you get that done, Blake.
And I turn off. Yeah, I've got it done.
Cool. And did you also add the days after added and the 21?
Oh, no, I have not. So I'll do that now. Days after added, and this is going to be 21. Got it. Save and add another, it looks like, is what I'll do
That's
next.
right. Yeah, we're rolling now. My gosh, you guys are so lucky.
I know. Now
You don't have to design this whole thing.
I got I got my warning again there.
Perfect. Yep, it's going to show each time just to remind you that if you have any
So I'll
old
just
people
go ahead and
listed
hit.
on the list, they're not going to get they're just going to matter when they were added, not when you added this mail out
Yeah.
design.
So I just hit start campaign again.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And now we got the next postcard. This is going to go pretty quick now.
Yeah.
So now you got the next postcard in the sequence. This is our vendor list card. I only got one of these designs.
Okay. Vendor list front, and then vendor list back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Select the mailing list, personal representative. Okay, sending style, days after added. What's my number now?
Yeah, it's right here, 42.
42. Yeah, I guess that's not that complicated, but you have to do a
Yeah.
little math in your head
As
or
you
write it
build
down.
this out, you're going to want to keep a scratch piece of paper of where you stopped and just add 21 days.
Yeah.
But luckily you got me to help you zip along here.
42. Yeah, I'm starting it now. Okay. I'm
Cool.
on save and add another.
Yep, let's go to the next one. So that was there, and now we're here. This is the next one. So this is the
Postcard.
valuation one we're going to test and see, do they respond to this one? We don't know what they're curious about, so we're going to give them a couple different options here.
Value B front.
Yep.
Value instant B front. And then yeah. Value instant back.
Yep.
Yeah, you are right, Mike. You have made it easy for us. You've done the heavy lifting here.
This is cool. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for you guys.
Days after added, 63. Save and add another. It looks right to me.
Excellent. So we got that one, and now we're going to go back into instant cash offers. So this is the other series, the second part of the series of 6.
Image cash offer instant A.
Yep.
Message is cash offer instant back.
Mm-hmm.
And personal representative. Sending style, days after added, 63 plus 21, 84. All right.
Cool. So then saving that another, we're almost there. That was B, yeah, A. And then we're going back here. Got 2 more to go.
PR vendor list.
Yep. Yep. Personal rep.
Yeah.
Personal rep vendor list.
And vendor list back. Select the mailing list, personal representatives. Days after. And now I'm at 105 days.
Mm-hmm.
Save and add another.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And so now we're coming down to, let me double check that. I want to make sure I get ahead of myself here. 105 was your day, so 126 right here.
Value instant A.
Mm-hmm.
Front. Value instant back. Personal representative. Stuff. Oh, 126 on the days. Gotcha. 126.
Yes, now you got your first 4 months covered.
Yeah.
And then for this one, just click save. We'll end it here for now.
Okay.
Let me know when that's done.
I accidentally hit save and add another, so
No problem. Just
I
up
can
the upper right
cancel.
corner, just click the little X when you're after you've confirmed that you want to send that.
Yep, got it. So I have one, two, oh no, this is yeah. Yeah, that's all good.
So you have 7 mail outs in there. You have the letter plus 6 cards.
Yep, 7 of 7 campaign actions active for one recipient. Yep, I see it.
Cool. And notice this was the first card. If you wanted to build out the rest, you would do the first card again.
So I'm
Actually,
going to mark this as mailing on 1/15 tomorrow, 26. Just so because
yeah, so
that's
it's
gonna,
probably going to send it out to you, the letter,
yeah.
because the letter was in there and you've given the address. You got the one person.
This will give me a sense of how long it takes to get
Yeah,
there.
I'd write down the date
Yeah,
and the letter. And then when it comes in, what I do is I take the piece when it comes in and I write the day it came in. And then I also look back and write the day that it went out. And I can just keep a count how many days it's taken to deliver.
gotcha.
It may be
Okay.
different for the letter versus the postcard. So you'll do for each one and just kind of get a feel for it. And this is going out at that cheaper standard rate. So it may take a little longer and you'll kind of know what it is.
Sure.
All right, cool. Now, Blake, the last part of this would be to duplicate these 6 postcards over and over and over again into the future. What I'm actually going to recommend at this point is you wait. Let's test these 6 postcards first before you add out, because we may be changing things.
Yeah.
If anything, you
Yeah.
might want to just do another 6 just to go out from 4 months to 8 months. But that'd be plenty. Instead of building it all the way out like I've done, I would just wait.
So, yeah, so this is just going, what I have just set up is just coming to me anyway.
Yeah, currently, until you add some people to your list, and it'll go out for 126 days.
So I will, when I add people to the list, I guess that'll be our next lesson, I'm sure.
Yeah, when you
Um,
add people to this mailing list with the same name, so probate personal representative,
yeah.
when you add them to, whoops, I went to the wrong place, mailing list, when you add them to your probate personal representative list, then they will automatically go into that campaign sequence.
But let me clarify one more time. I just opened up that mailing list. If I add someone to that,
Yep,
they will drop into the sequence wherever it is, right?
they will
Not as
drop
opposed
into
to,
the sequence where they get the first letter.
oh, okay. I appreciate that clarification because I was still confused. So they will drop into the sequence as step number 1, then 21 days later, step number 2.
Yes, look at maybe it's clear the words they
Oh, I
use.
see.
Days after added,
Yeah, where did
one
is that
day
on
later,
campaign?
they're going to get the letter, and that's added to the mailing list. Does that make
I
sense?
see. That helps. Days after added. So I put somebody on that mailing list. This is rolling.
One day
Okay.
later, they're getting the letters being mailed out.
Now, if I want to change something on the template, will it impact everything going forward?
Yes, it will.
Okay,
It will. It'll update in the campaign for the next ones that are going to be mailed out. Not for anything that's already been mailed out, but anything
sure.
new. And then
Yeah,
what the other thing we can do as we're building it out, we can change one postcard for another as we're going. That's pretty easy to do as well.
oh yeah, anything that hasn't gone, we
Yeah.
can change it at any time and it'll affect everybody going forward, right?
Going forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the key that they're trying to get to you is if you were to update this letter, but you've already sent it out to three people, the three people aren't going to get the new letter. They've already got the old letter and they're still moving through the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting it.
Okay.
I know you've done mail outs much of your career, so you understand this very well. It's
At
different for
least
me.
conceptually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Uh, well, Blake, congratulations. You now have the postcards in play. You have the campaign set up, a mailing list set up. The next thing you need to do is go get your click offers training
Yep.
done. And I'm sorry, I can't remember where to do that. You'll have to research that. I can't
Oh
remember
yeah.
if it's in the Power Academy or I would start there, Power Academy. If not, you might have to go into the cloud and into, I'm trying to remember what they call it, that social network side, and look up click offers to see where the training is. Worst case, just reach out to Epic support and say, where's the click offer training? Just do that.
Yeah, I can find it. Thank you. Yeah, for that probate meeting.
And you go through a couple of videos. I think you even take a couple quick tests, but it's very easy. Within an hour, you're done, and they'll give you that code that you need to enter to get access to the page. And then that'd be the last thing for us to do is update your page. The page the way it is will probably work fine, but I want it to be even more tied into what they're seeing on the card.
Oh
So there's
yeah,
a continuity of information that they're getting. It's a higher probability of them passing through.
absolutely. Yeah, we want them to, if they scan it or go to it, we want them to know instantly, oh, this is the right place. I'm where I
Exactly.
need to be.
And
Yeah,
we want to fulfill our end of the bargain. Uh,
true,
we
true. We
told you you're
want
going
it
to
to,
get this. Here's what we're giving you.
yeah, very good.
All right, cool. Cool. Well, Blake, congratulations. Kim, thanks for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for the extra time today.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great afternoon.
All
You have
right.
a great day too. Good luck with your luncheon, Blake.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.